Many people who vacation in Southwest Florida are interested in going on a cruise that specializes in dolphin watching.
What the dolphin are doing when they ride with the boat is they're surfing. We make a big wave. If the bigger a wave you make, the more likely dolphin are going to run with you. They're surfing that wave initially.
We heard about the dolphin cruise through a brochure after we got here. I saw the dolphin cruise and several other cruises listed, and we thought it would be nice to go and see some dolphins.
Well, I'm always amazed at them. I'm used to them. I was a merchant marine for many years, and they never cease to amaze me, the antics that they can get up to.
Captain Arden Arrington runs Calusa Coast Outfitters out of Fort Myers Beach. His passengers not only see the dolphins, but also hear them over loudspeakers because of a special microphone placed in the water.
Well, we do have a lot of dolphins here in Southwest Florida because of the diversity of our ecosystem. The estuary is very productive here, and so there's plenty of food for the animals.
There is a 50-yard federally mandated distance humans must keep from any marine animal in the wild. That makes using binoculars the best way to observe dolphins. It also ensures that there's no interruption of the dolphins' normal behavior, so there's a better chance they'll be around to enjoy for generations to come. I'm Mike Walcher reporting for Wink News along the Lee Island coast. Three great meals a day and a unique adventure are what many visitors are seeking when they vacation here in Southwest Florida. A hearty breakfast at Reese's on Fort Myers Beach is one way to begin the day. Owner Gail Peterson told us the history of their restaurant's cow decor, which includes a collection of cow mugs.
Coffee mugs consist of about 130 mugs. No two are the same. We get them basically from all over the world. Customers bring them in as gifts to help carry on our collection.
Lunch and dinner at the Hungry Heron is great for kids. John and Laura Dolan are on vacation from Chicago with their two daughters.
The Hungry Heron is great because they have the TVs. The kids can watch TV while they're having their meal, or they can color, or just enjoy the food.
Another unusual place for lunch, cocktails, or dinner is Morgan's Forest, also on Sanibel Island. An animated toucan greets you at the door, and animals and plants native to the rainforest, along with restaurant diners, are surrounded by mist in the air and on the ground. Less than a year old is Fort Myers Beach Theater. Here you can have a meal while watching first-run movies. And famous for lunch or dinner is Captiva Island's Bubble Room. For over 21 years, the Bubble Room's atmosphere, combined with its creative selection of food and generous portions of dessert, have been frequented by Southwest Florida's visitors and residents looking for a dining experience found nowhere else in the world. I'm Mike Walcher reporting for Wink News along the Lee Island coast. Increased interest by visitors to Southwest Florida in agriculture is what makes non-traditional tourist spots very popular.
Put a plant in and you have vegetables or flowers that can...
At ECHO, which stands for Educational Concerns for Hunger Organization, their goal is to introduce experimental farming to third world countries in order to help them increase their food supplies. Visitors like Sandra Hoople came here to learn how to grow plants in very dry soil.
I garden organically, and I also live off the grid, so we have solar power. I live in a straw bale house, so I look for alternative ways of gardening, and I'm seeking ways to extend my garden more than just the normal seasons.
Citrus is Florida's #1 crop, and that's why places like Sun Harvest, specializing in Florida citrus products, have over 200,000 people tour their packing house in South Fort Myers every year.
Well, I think our tours are one of our biggest draws because most of our visitors are from out of state, and they're curious to find out what happens to the oranges after they're picked from the trees and delivered to us here.
Another popular place to visit to learn about farming in Florida is Babcock Wilderness Ranch. Visitors ride on large swamp buggies and learn about farming unusual animals like alligators, American bison, and ostriches. With families looking to make their vacations also an educational experience, agritourism is another growing industry our area has to offer. I'm Mike Walcher reporting for Wink News along the Lee Island coast.